everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all well. If you are new here, I am Rachel and I'm a mummy to a little 2-year-old boy called Joshua, and I am currently pregnant with our second little baby. We are expecting a girl this time round. So if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, then I would really love it if you did. The subscription button is just down below there somewhere to join in with this new adventure that we are going on. I'm back with a pregnancy update video. I don't think I've done a pregnancy update video since I was about 11 weeks pregnant, which is absolutely shocking considering I wanted to do it fortnightly. I am now currently 28 weeks and 6 days pregnant, so that is how long it has been since I filmed a pregnancy update, and I thought that I was well overdue doing one. So I'm just going to get stuck straight in, talk you through what my symptoms are, what the baby is doing at 28 weeks, and have a little chat with you about how I'm feeling really. So I am officially in the 3rd trimester now, which is super exciting, and the baby at 28 weeks is about the size of a coconut. I've got all the information on my phone, so if I am looking down a little bit, then that is why. So let's have a look at what baby is doing at 28 weeks. Baby is getting better at controlling her own body temperature, which is major for the pregnancy because it means she's getting closer to sustaining herself. As you get bigger, the pregnancy becomes more about baby, and you're going to want to do everything you can to make sure she's as healthy as possible. Baby is almost 16 inches tall, the size of a coconut, and weighs about 2.5 pounds, getting closer and closer to the size she will be at birth. Baby's adrenal glands are now secreting androgen and estrogen, which signal to your body to begin lactation. This makes it a great time to figure out if you're planning on breastfeeding, if you haven't already. Once you've decided, there's not much you need to do to prepare for breastfeeding, though it can help to have your healthcare provider check to see if you have flat or inverted nipples, which can make it harder for Peanut to latch on. It is also a good time to figure out what kind of breast pump, if any, you're going to use. Baby's wrinkles are starting to disappear as she packs on an increasing amount of fat, which will aid her in regulating her body temperature. Temperature regulation, like the surfactant she is producing to help her lungs expand, is a big step for baby towards being able to thrive outside the womb. In the meantime, baby is continuing to rehearse for life by dreaming, coughing and practicing breathing. What a talented baby you've got. So that is from the app, what is it called? I think it's called Ovia, and it just looks like this. And I have been absolutely loving this app through my pregnancy. You get week by week updates on what the baby is doing, how you should or could be feeling. It shows you what the size of the baby's hand is at that point compared to what it would be like at birth, and I just really like it. So if you are looking for a really good pregnancy app, then I would definitely recommend the app Ovia because it is really good. Anyway, I'm going to get on with my symptoms now, and I've just got a load of notes here, so if you see me looking down again, then that is why. So I am feeling movements really strong now, which is so nice. I mean, it's probably the nicest part of your pregnancy when you start feeling like the baby wriggling and moving inside of you. It's just such a special feeling, and they are quite painful now. Obviously she's getting bigger, and I'm feeling an awful lot of kicks really low. And I did express this to my midwife that a lot of the kicks were low, and I was kind of feeling like I'm gonna wet myself every time she moves. And when she checked baby, she actually informed me that baby is breech at the moment. So she's not wanting to cooperate and get into position, but we're not massively concerned. I'm only 28 weeks. There's lots and lots of time for her to move around should she want to in the future. So that is one of the biggest things that has been happening recently. Another thing that has been really really bad this time is the leg cramps. My God, I had these with Josh when I was pregnant with him, but they seem 100 times worse this time. The leg cramps are just so painful, especially first thing in the morning when I've not really been moving about for a long period of time because I've been sleeping. It feels like somebody is running along the back of my calf with a knife, slicing my muscles open. It is so painful, and the one morning I panicked Sam because I actually woke up almost screaming in pain from these leg cramps. I again spoke to my midwife about this. It's supposed to be really normal. Bananas and milk apparently help with leg cramps, so I'm gonna give that one a go, although I don't, what is my hair doing? I don't quite think I could stomach a glass of milk first thing in the morning. Heartburn, it's also been something that I've been getting, not as bad as I had with Josh, so she may not have as much hair as Josh did, but I have certainly been getting heartburn, especially around the 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock mark, early evening. It's quite bad. It's not to the point where I feel like I need to eat a load of Rennies. It's bearable, but it's just one of those things, isn't it? My energy levels seem to be up at the moment, which is really nice, because it's not easy when you're pregnant and you're running around after a toddler, especially when you feel constantly knackered. So it's really nice when you're in that part of your pregnancy where you feel like you've got your energy back and you feel relatively normal in yourself. I am starting to notice though that if I overdo it during the day, I feel it in the evening. My bump can be quite sore and my knees can be quite sore as well. I think sometimes it's easy to forget that you are carrying like an extra bag of sugar around in your belly, and that's quite a big weight. So I have been noticing that my energy levels are up, but I am getting more conscious about not overdoing it because I'm really starting to feel it at night when I do. Nesting has also kicked in. I'm not one of those nesters where I need to erratically clean everything and bleach everything. Like, that's never been how I've nested. I'm more for everything has to be organised. I want everything colour coded and put into little boxes, and especially in terms of the baby's things, Josh's things, I'm really nesting quite bad with that. Everything needs to be organised. I'm already starting to pick things up for my hospital bag because I like that to be packed at 32 weeks. So I'm slowly starting to pick a few bits up, which is actually really scary that I'm at a point where I need to pack my hospital bag. I can't quite believe that I'm that far along. It just seems to have absolutely flown by, and I haven't documented half as much as what I wanted to, but I suppose that's just life, isn't it? In terms of birth, I'm really undecided on what I want to do, obviously because Josh's birth didn't go to plan and I ended up having an emergency section. I get the choice this time around whether I want a section or whether I want a VBAC, and I just can't decide what I want to do. There are pros and cons to both. I am currently in the middle of weighing them up. My instincts and gut is hoping that they will book a section for my due date, and if I go into labour beforehand, then I will just see how I get on and decide then. But I would really like to avoid the aftermath after a section, because especially now I've got a toddler to look after as well, you are quite immobile after you've had a section. But at the same time, I don't want to go for it naturally, something go wrong again, and be put in that really stressful emergency situation where emotions are running really high because you don't know whether everything's okay, and I just don't know what I want to do. So that needs to be something that I think about a little bit more in the next few weeks. I can't believe I'm in the 3rd trimester. I know I keep saying it, but I just absolutely can't believe how quick it's coming. But that is my 28-week pregnancy update. If you like this video, guys, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe down below if you haven't already to keep updated with all my videos. And I will see you all again soon, guys. Bye!